Good morning students, I welcome you for the online class of economics. Today we will be continuing with the topic price elasticity of demand. As we were learning the methods of price elasticity of demand, that is ED. Let us start where ED equals to 1, the geometric method, way of calculation price elasticity of demand. As I already introduced to you in the last class before Dussehra holidays, elasticity of demand less than 1, elasticity of demand greater than 1, elasticity of demand equals to 1. Now in our class we will be going to further continue with the topic geometric method. The fourth method, that is the ED equals to 0 and ED equals to infinite when it will comes. Three distinct situations, demand curve indicating same elasticity of demand at all its points. We can see there. Situation 1, price elasticity demand curve of a horizontal straight line demand curve when ED equals to infinite. This is the situation, student, when ED equals to infinite. In that situation, has a perfectly elastic demand refers to the situation when demand is infinite. Okay, when demand is infinite means we don't know, it is just going on increasing. It is known as infinite. We don't know a particular amount. Total quantity, how much it will be demanded. Okay, it is infinite, it is going on increasing at prevailing price. It is a situation where the slightest rise in price causes the quantity demanded of a commodity to fall at 0. Figure 8 illustrates the situation when perfectly elastic demand curve parallel to x-axis. It shows that if price is shaped from increase from rupees 4, the demand falls to 0. At the prevailing price of rupees 4, quantity demanded may be 10, 20, 30. Means you can see price is not changing. It is rupees 4 only. But as the quantity is increasing 10, 20, 30. There are certain situations, students, when the people demands more. Maybe the population increase, demand increases at a stable price. Maybe the taste and preference of the people increases. Because of that, expectations, because of that, at the stable price they are demanding more the goods. It is known as ED equals to infinite. ED equals to infinite will be coming. Infinite sign you can see in the particular screen. ED equals to infinite, we are writing like this. This is the ED equals to infinite situation. So let us proceed, students. In such a situation, elasticity of demand is infinite. ED equals to infinite at all points of the demand curve. We know slope of a horizontal straight line equals to 0. We also know that ED equals to 1 divided by slope of demand curve into P by Q. As we related in the last class about the slope of demand curve and ED relationship. As ED equals to change in Q upon Q into P by Q. So, if we see slope of demand curve which is change in Q upon change in P, sorry, here change in P will be there. Okay. So, when we see, students, the slope of demand curve, it is inverse of ED. Okay, you can say ED equals to inverse relationship is there. So, because of that we can write 1 divided by slope of demand curve into P by Q. Accordingly, ED equals to, at any point on DD, that is the demand first curve line, equals to 1 by 0 into P by Q equals to infinite. Slope of demand curve is actually 0. So, when we will multiply any number or divide by 0, we will get the answer, it has infinite. Perfectly inelastic demand curve, what we will get, ED equals to infinite. Whereas perfectly inelastic demand curve or a vertical straight line demand curve, ED equals to 0 at all points of the demand curve. See here, students, perfectly elastic situation can comes in the monopoly market, right? Railways. Price is fixed of the rail ticket, but still the quantity demand is increasing at a stable price. That can be an example of perfectly elastic. There is no choice for the customer, but for inelastic things. A perfectly inelastic demand refers to a situation when change in price causes change in the quantity demanded. Even a substantial change in the price does not mean impact quantity demanded. Figure 9 illustrates the situation. In such situation, demand curve parallel to y-axis like DD in figure number 9, when price is rupees 2, demand for 4 units. When it rises to rupees 4 to rupees 6, quantity demanded remains constant at rupees 4 units. Hence, elasticity demand is 0, ED equals to 0. Why? What we have understood from here? When price is rupees 2, demand is for 4 units. When price rises to rupees 4, demand or to rupees 6, quantity demanded remains constant, that is 4 units. Like tea, we can take an example. Price rises or not, but quantity demanded by the people will be same. Salt, sugar, these are the commodities, students, in which cases price, though it is increasing or decreasing, but the demand of the goods will be stable. Okay, it will be constant. Like if price will lower down, we will not demand salt too much. We will not put too much salt in the particular food because its cost gone down. Okay. Same way, sugar also we will not put more if its cost is going down. If its cost increases also, then also we will not be putting very less sugar. That is the situation. We require that much we will be putting. Okay. So these are some of the commodities which are inelastic. Nothing can take the place of this particular commodities. In this situation, students, ED equals to what will be there? 0. Okay. How it will come, we will see in one of the question, but ED will be 0. And one more thing is here, we are seeing the prices is changing, but it will not affect the demand of the commodity. And in this situation, ED equals to 0. Okay. So here you can see there prices varying, but quantity demanded is stable. In the ED equals to infinite, what was there? Price was constant and quantity demanded was going on increasing. So it was infinite. Let us have an infinite situation. We know the formula of ED equals to, you can see there, ED equals to 1 by slope of demand curve into P by Q. Accordingly, ED at any point on DD equals to 1 by infinite into P by Q. Here we can see there the answer will be 0. So because if we will divide any number by infinite, it will come 0. Let us have some more. Next, the third perfectly elastic thing, that is rectangular hyperbola, students. When you will get perfect elasticity of demand, that is ED equals to 1. In this situation, you will be getting a perfect rectangular hyperbola. I will show what is hyperbola. Okay. ED equals to 1. Remember, rectangular hyperbola, when it will come, ED is perfectly elastic, that is equals to 1. Elasticity of demand happens to be equal or to unity for or equals to 1 at all points of demand curve when demand curve is rectangular hyperbola. We have already noted that rectangular hyperbola is a curve under which all the rectangular areas are equal. Because each rectangular area shows total expenditure on the commodity, it implies the total expenditure on the commodity remains constant no matter what the price of the commodity is. Hence, elasticity of demand is unity or ED equals to 1 at all points of the demand curve as shown in figure number 10. So, this is the situation, student, rectangle hyperbola, ED equals to 1. In this situation, what happens there? Elasticity of demand happens to be equal to unity or equals to 1 at all points of the demand curve. And when demand curve is rectangular hyperbola, this situation what we can see, we have already noted that rectangular hyperbola is a curve under which all the rectangular areas are equal. Okay, let us have a diagram. Don't see the curve, first see the diagram. I will explain first the diagram to you people, then you will be understanding. See here, students, here y-axis is there, here x-axis is there. And in this x-axis and y-axis connected by one initial point, that is 0. Let us see the first P, price, P, single P you can see, and the single B. Okay, first P, price is up to here, quantity demand is this. When the price lowered down, what you are seeing, quantity demanded increases. So this is the way how the squares has been formed. Actually it is not square, it is rectangular. Okay, students are finding 3 squares are there. Actually it is not square. When the quantity demanded is P, when the price is P, quantity demanded is B. And when the price lower down by P1, the quantity demanded is E. Okay, now if you will see one curve which by connecting the point of locus, we can see this two joint we drawn. Here it is the DD line, demand curve. Here ED equals to 1 and here also ED equals to 1. Why? Because it is perfectly elastic situations. equilibrium is gaining. So ED equals to 1. If this type of shape you are getting and it is asked what is the determination, what will be the ED, then you can write straight over as it is a perfect rectangular hyperbola, ED equals to 1. Flatter the curve, the greater the elasticity. Remember, if two demand curves are shooting from the same point, then flatter the curve, greater the elasticity of demand. Figure 11 illustrates this situation. Flatter curve shows higher elasticity of demand. 0, L1 has a supply, you can see there, supply is there, demand is related to supply because supply will be that much as per this demand. Shooting from the common point as demand curve D2 is flatter and therefore elastic than demand curve D1. This is how it happens. If price of the commodity falls from OS to OS1, demand curve D1 shows quantity demanded from 0 to OL1, while demand curve D2 shows a rise in the demanded from 0 to 0 OL2, implying that for a given change in price, a quantity is greater corresponding to D2 and D1. Hence, D2 is more elastic than S. Elastic and inelastic demand. Demand for a commodity is often categorized as elastic or inelastic. It is a standard price to treat demand as a commodity has elastic if ED greater than 1. Elasticity of demand is greater than unity, implying that percentage change quantity demanded is greater than percentage change in price of the commodity. Demand is treated as ED less than 1. Elasticity of demand is less than unity, implying that percentage change in quantity demanded less than the percentage change in price of the commodity. So this is the situation, students, elastic and inelastic demand. So 5 geometric methods there are 5 ways to have from the ED from geometric method. One, the answer will be ED equals to 1, one will be greater than 1, another way is ED less than 1 when it will come, and the next is ED equals to 0 and ED is equals to infinite. Okay. Find own price elasticity of demand when 5% increase in price causes 5% increase expenditure on the commodity. It is a situation of zero own price elasticity of demand because expenditure on the commodity is increased proportionate to increase in the price. So the total purchase of the commodity remains constant. Common purchase means zero elasticity of demand. Why is demand for water inelastic? Definitely, student, it cannot be replaced by anything. Any cold drink, any juice cannot replace the need of the water. Demand for water is inelastic. I think now the word inelastic is very clear. Nothing can take the place like salt is there, sugar is there. Okay, sugar something can be replaced. Honey can replace the sugar, but in place of salt, nothing can be replaced. So these things are inelastic. It cannot be changed. Its place cannot be taken by anything, and it is alone fulfilling the needs. So that is essential of life. For the same water is inelastic. Factors affecting price elasticity of demand. When we see price elasticity of demand is high or low depending on various factors. Some of them are as follows. Nature of commodity. Ordinary necessities like salt, kerosene oil, matchbox, textbook, seasonal vegetables, etc. have less unitary elastic. ED less than 1. Luxuries like air conditioner, costly furniture, fashionable garments, etc. have greater than unitary greater than 1. Comforts like milk, transport, cooler, fans, etc. have neither very elastic nor very inelastic demand. Demanded goods like bread and butter, pen and ink, camera and phone ordinarily show a moderate elasticity of demand. For example, rise in price butter will not substantially reduce its demand if the demand for bread has decreased. Availability of substitutes. When we talk, student, demand for goods which have close substitute like tea, coffee being close substitutes of each other is relatively inelastic, because when price of such a good rises, the consumers have option of shifting to its substitute. Goods without close substitutes, cigarettes and liquor, are generally found to be less elastic in demand. Diversity of uses. According to the diversity, like something are there are having multiple uses. Commodity that can be put to a variety of uses have elasticity of demand. For instance, electricity has multiple uses. It is used for light, room heating, air conditioning, cooking, etc. If the price of elasticity increases, its use may be restricted only to important purposes like lighting. Other uses can be abundant. On the other hand, if a commodity such as paper has only a use, its demand is likely to be less elastic. So these are the various things, students. I hope you have understood price elasticity of demand. Next class I will try to give one revision of the particular chapter, price elasticity of demand, with some of the questions solution. Thank you for today's class. Have a nice day.